Welcome to NetFit.tv Pilates. We're here to motivate and dedicate you to living a healthy and vibrant lifestyle. My name is Megan and I'll be leading today's workout. The tip of today is to focus on the muscle that you are working. You'll benefit more if you really focus on that muscle. If I say abs, I really want you to focus on abs today. So let's get started. You guys ready? All right, we're gonna start with something I call weighted balance. You'll need small weights. I'm using 3s. You can also do this with no weights. It's completely up to you. Now I'm gonna come off of my mat because it's a little harder to balance on your mat. I think Carl's gonna try it on the mat, right? All right, here we go. So what I want you to do is turn to your side. We're gonna hinge at our hip. So we're a little bit bent over here. Now bring your weights in front of you, find your balance. Now bring up that right leg if you can. Balance here. Now if this is too hard, you can keep that toe on the ground. Do what you can. Now lean forward, we're gonna bring up our weights as high as our shoulders, and then pull them right back down. Nice and slow, here we go. Let's do 8, up and down, 7, nice and slow. Slow up and slow down, abs are tight. The tighter your core is, the easier this is. Let's do 5 more, 4, 3, concentrate, 2, and 1. Come back to that center. Make sure you're hinged at your hips. Now we have to do the other side. So bring up that left leg. Here we go. Bring it up as high as your shoulders and back down. Let's do 8 more here. Let's take a look at Carl. Good job, Carl. Good balance. His chest is open. 4 more. Good. Just as high as his shoulders. No further, no lower. And release. Good job. Now we're going to do that exact same thing. We're going to change our hand positioning. So you're bent over. Hinge at your hip, right leg up. Bring your palms forward. All we're gonna do is little tiny curls here. So curling it up to our shoulders and bringing it right back down. Up and down. Let's do 8, 7, 6. Really slow. Make sure you're looking forward. Last 3, 2, and 1, bring it back down. Left leg, same exact thing. Here we go, left leg up. Now if you're feeling comfortable, you can really lean into it and get high with that. Here we go, bring those palms up and down. Nice and slow. 8 more. How's it going, Amber? You got your balance. Good, that looks awesome. Can you lean forward a little bit more? Perfect. A few more. 3, 2, 1, come back to your center. Make sure you're nice and bent over here. Weights are in front of you. Same thing with the right. Here we go, up. Now all we're gonna do is bring our elbow bent by our sides. Tuck it in. We're gonna kick it back, straighten it out, and then bring it right back to bend. So kick it back and in. Straighten and bend. Stay low. Pulling those abs a little tighter. This is in your core. That's why we're doing it. It's all in your core for the balance. Let's do 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Last time on the left. You guys are doing awesome. This is not easy. Now if you can't do this, don't get frustrated. This takes a while to master. Here we go. Let's kick it back. Back. We're at 8, 7, 6. Keep those elbows tucked in. 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Excellent work. Now we're going to do some isometrical movements with our arms. So I want you to turn to your side again. Bring the right leg forward and lean into it. Lean far. Right weight comes right at the hip. Lean forward. Now we're going to bring up the left arm parallel to the floor so it's above your body here. All we're going to do is take the weight and lift it just a couple inches up and then back down. You guys ready? Here we go. Let's do 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Now hold it up here for me. Hold. And we're going to bring it in across our body just a little bit at a time. 8 more. 7, 6, 5. Now this looks easy, but it's not. You should start to feel it right now. 4 more. 3, 2. Now keep it up there if you can. We're going to go up and in. Like an L shape, up and in. Just give me 8 more. Don't let that arm fall. I know you want to. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now roll that back. Now this actually you can do it even without weights because it's that beneficial. So let's do the other side here. So lean, left foot forward, lean into it. We're gonna bring up that right arm parallel to the floor. Make sure it's above your body. Here we go, just a little bit up. Up towards the ceiling, lift that weight just a couple inches at a time. Let me see here. This is perfect. So her chest is open, she's looking forward. And make sure you're not down here, you're up here. Good, up, up, up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we're gonna bring it in across the body, in. Perfect, that looks great, Amber, good job. In, almost done. Let's do 4, 3, 2. Now just when you think we're done, we're gonna do up and in. Up and in, combine them. Here we go, up and in. 8 more, we can do it. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Good job, you guys. Roll it out. Roll those shoulders back. That's really not easy, is it? It looks so easy because it's small movements, but you're really working those muscles there. So I want you just to take one weight and we're going to come down to the mat. You can also do this move without weights, so it's completely up to you. And if you're feeling really good, you can use 2 weights. I want you to bring your feet as wide as your mat, actually a little bit wider if you can. Now your weight's going to come right at your chest just like it's a part of your body. All we're going to do is keep our chin up from our chest and do little crunches up. You don't have to come up very far. You guys ready? Let's do 10. Nice and slow. Now if you have neck pain, you can bring that hand behind your head. But if not, just stay right here. It should all be in these upper abdominals, so focus right here. Pull. Pull. We have 5 more. 4, 3, 2, keep that chin up. 1, now release. We're gonna add a little something, so we're gonna do the same thing, but we're gonna cross our legs over. So you crunch up, bring the right over the left, and then crunch down. Crunch up, bring the left over the right, and then crunch down. Now make sure you're returning your feet back wide. So let's go, here we go. Give me 10. Crunch up, right over left, and then crunch back down. Left over right, and crunch back down. A little bit wider here, good. So he's holding his hand behind his head because he has neck pain, so that's perfect. Good. Just a few more. How's it feeling? Now her legs are nice and wide. This looks great. Give me 2 more on each side. Right and down, left and down. 1 more, right and down, and left and down. How did that feel, you guys? Where did you feel that? Looks good. Now grab both weights. We're gonna stay on our back for a moment. I want you to hug your knees into your chest. Bring your weight right at your chest. Now you can certainly do this without weights as well. Bring those feet up towards the ceiling, point your toes. Head comes up and looks forward. We're gonna take our left hand and reach to our right foot. Reach, 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 and then switch right to our left. Get as high as you can and switch. Really high here. Really slow. We're gonna speed it up eventually. So we're a little more advanced because we have weights. Try to keep that head up. If you can, try not to let it drop. Nice and slow. Try to count to 2 when you get to the top. So reach, 1, 2, and down. Reach up, 1, 2, and down. Good. Pretend like you're trying to get to the tops of those feet. Looking good, Carl. His chin's up from his chest, his abs are tight. How about 30 more seconds here? You can do it. If it gets too hard, get rid of those weights. If you need to take a break, take a break. It's looking good. You should feel some burning by now. Okay, are we ready? Let's do 10 seconds. Speed it up as fast as you can here. Stay up here. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Put your weights aside, hug your knees into your chest. We're gonna pull both knees to the left, look all the way to your right. Just a nice little stretch here, give you a little break. And hug them back into center, both to the right, and look all the way to your left. Let's sit up and take a little drink before we continue. We're gonna stay on our back and do a little more weighted abdominals. Whenever you add weights to your abdominal workout, it just adds a little extra, give you that extra extra muscle tension there. So grab one weight for me, just one. You can certainly do this without weights too. I want you to extend the right leg and keep the left one bent. Now we're gonna bring it all the way down. The right weight comes in your right hand, right by your shoulder. Now take a deep breath for me. Blow it all out. I want you to rise up nice and slow. Reach up towards the ceiling with that weight. Reach, 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 reach. And then one vertebrae at a time, bring it back down. Just like that. Here we go. Let's do 10. Here we go. Up. Reach. We do this on both sides. Down. The slower the better here. Up. Eight. If you can't get up all the way, that's okay. Just go as far as you can, reach it up. Let's speed it up for 6. Here we go. 6. 5, reach, come on. 4, if your neck hurts, bring that hand behind. 3. 2, use those abs, not your momentum. Last one, hold at the top, hold. 4, 3, 2, and roll it right back down to that mat. Good job, we're gonna switch it over. So bend the bend the right and straighten the left. Weight comes in the right hand at the shoulder, same exact thing, nice and slow. We ready? Here we go, let's do 10 together. Roll it up, really slow to begin. Now if you need to grab onto that other leg for support, you can. This is hard if you've never done it before. We have 8 more. Just make sure your chin's up. Suck that belly button all the way into the spine. We're at 6. Don't forget to breathe, don't hold your breath. Let's speed it up, here we go. Up. 4 more. 3. 2. And on 1, I want you to reach as high as you can. 4, 3, 2, and release it back down. Really, really slow. Excellent work. Put those weights aside. We're gonna roll over onto our stomachs. Let's stretch out those abdominals we just worked. So bring your hands directly under your shoulders. Take a deep inhale. I want you to just cobra up for me. So your elbows are slightly bent. They're still in towards your sides. And slowly roll it back down. Now we're gonna do some hip lifts. So I want you to come into a plank for me. Good. Now make sure your back is flat. So I don't want to see any booties up here. We want it nice and flat, abs are tucked in. And we're gonna lower our hips down to the floor nice and slow. Look all the way up towards the ceiling and then push it up. Look all the way down, kind of like a downward dog here. Here we go, let's do 10. Lower, look up. Push it up and look down. Lower, look up. And down. 8 more. 7. Keep going. 6. So Amber's on her knees. To make it a little bit easier, she's looking all the way up and stretching that spine. Good. Lower, down, perfect. And stretch that spine. Look up. A few more there. 3, 2. Oh, and Carl's adding something. He's got his leg up. Good job, Carl. Last one for me. Look up. And down. Excellent. Now just release it for a moment. Good job, you guys. That was awesome. So I want you to come onto all fours. Take a little breather. Then we're just going to pop up on all fours. Make sure your weight is evenly distributed. So your hands are directly under your shoulders. Your knees are right under your hips. Spread those fingers out wide because we're going to balance here. Flat back. Now I want you to take your right arm and extend it out to the wall in front of you as long as you can, and that left leg is going to come out and do the same. So hold it here for me. You guys ready? Right arm, left leg, stretch. Pretend like someone's pulling you from both ends, and then switch and do the other side. Left arm, right leg, pull, and down. Opposite, go. and down. So how do we find our balance? We keep a tight, tight, tight core and switch. Reach and switch. And you can also squeeze your glutes when you're here too. Squeeze. Now we're gonna add something. Let's go right. Bring the elbow in towards the knee. Bring it back out and down. So we're going out, in, out, and down. Keep a flat back. Try not to let it arch too much. Out and down. Out, in. How's it going, you guys? We do 2 more on each side. Out, in, out, down, out, in, out, down. One more time. Don't forget your breathing. Last one. It's a nice little stretch. Put your back into child's pose for me. Bring it back up onto all fours. Let's just do a cat and cow stretch. So arch your back, look all the way up. And then pull it in and look all the way down. One more time, up. Take a deep inhale and bring it down. Pull it all the way out. Let's slowly come back up into standing, and we're finished. So just a reminder, for every workout, I want you to really focus on the muscles that you're working on, so you can reap the benefits to your full benefit. Form is key, and always remember your breathing in your core in Pilates. So thank you so much, and until next time, reach your personal best.